How's everybody? Everyone get their coffee? Let's see, today, Sunday. My days are running together. Okay, so I wanted to come on and do a different eyeshadow look. I used to do this a lot and you guys seem to like it, so it's been a while. I've got my custom palette that I designed through Younique. So I've got all my different shades and pans here, and I think I'm going to try and do like some sort of blue smoky look. We're going to see how that goes. And as always, I've already primed my eyelids with the Moodstruck eyelid primer. This tube will last you so long, like my other tube lasted me almost a year, because you don't need very much. Little goes a long way with it. So I'm going to go in kind of a flat bluish kind of color and just smoke out where I want it to look kind of smoky. I take a round stiff eyeshadow brush and just blend it back and forth. Trust the process, as one of my favorite makeup artists says. Okay, so that's going to create some depth in my look. And I'm just following my natural line here. And do the same to the other side. And then we'll be, once this is kind of on, and how I like it, and I'll blend it back and forth continually till I get it right style, right shade, like where I want it. And with that primer, it grabs the color, excuse me, so it's really gonna lock that color into place. And I know it doesn't look perfectly clean right this minute, but it will. You gotta trust the process. I'm gonna take a deluxe brush, one of the Younique deluxe brushes. It's got a more fluffier tip, but still sort of stiff. And let's see, let's go bold today. I'm gonna go into that bright blue. Okay, and first I'm gonna pat it on the lid and then blend. So you kind of pat your product on and then you're gonna blend it in with the darker shade you already had. So it's creating, excuse me, a layer. My goodness. And I blend it right over where I did the darker one. Obviously, I have brown / hazel eyes. They kind of change. And for the longest time, the rule was like, don't go blue. But I've noticed this last year, like, color stuff is out the window. There are no hard and fast rules on it. Now, the cut creases and all that are not my favorite to do. I think I end up wasting more product trying to do them, but I know that is a big look right now. I just like what works, you know, kind of for my eyes. And with everything I've got to do, I don't have like a super long amount of time to get ready every morning. So that is like in your face blue. So then what I like to do is with the same kind of deluxe brush. Now I have one of these brush cleaner pans, so I can change, it's a quick change kind of color. It knocks the pigment out of your brush. There's a lighter blue. I'm gonna go in and kind of do my center crease here and just the center. And then there's almost this like gray kind of color with a little shimmer. So I will go in with that and blend the top and soften that line right there. And I will take it all the way up to my eyebrow line. And what I'm doing is just that top edge blending back and forth, softening the line. Now, Obviously, this shade palette, these shades may not be for you. You may not be ready to dabble in such a bright blue, and that's cool. You can also just line the blue, and you get a very similar kind of effect without being so dramatic. I obviously don't mind it. So that's real simple. I do blend back and forth. I have another blendy, kind of a soft blend of color, and I will take and just kind of blend all over, just blurring those hard lines again. You don't have to come up this high with your bright color. You can mute it all down. Then we have this ivory kind of metallic color. Now this palette I created myself out of the different shades that were available, and I get singles, but we have the magnetic palette tray holders available in singles, quads, or this one will hold 25 pans. So it's always fun to build colors you know you like. Now, I just muted that blue a little bit with that ivory, so it gives it more of that frosted kind of effect. I take some in the corner of my eye, right there, because that's big. Makes your eye appear wider. Which if you have deep set eyes, that helps. If you have eyes that appear closer together, this is going to kind of widen them and draw more attention to the center of your eye versus any potential problem areas you may have around your eye. Excuse me. So that's that. And sometimes I can take even just like a liner brush, and I have a black. Sometimes I'll go in and just thicken up the lash line like you would with eyeliner. I only do normally the corners. I will sometimes line it, the bottom, with like the color I'm gonna use, like the brighter color. So I can go in with that blue right below my waterline, just in the edge, almost to center. Now, again, depending on the shape of your eye or what you like, you can obviously run it all the way across. Now, with Younique's pigments, they are bold. Like, you don't need a whole lot. So these oh my gosh, pans, they're deeper than they look, and they hold a lot of product. And it's great because you can customize. Like, not everyone's gonna put the same shades together. You could go totally glam, you could go muted. We have metallics, shimmers, and flats, matte. So again, this palette alone I've had for over a year. And you can tell I've barely dented in any of them, and I use this a lot. Excuse me. I actually have some available in the back stock, so if there's a color maybe you were wanting and didn't see, just get a hold of me, because like I said, I may have what you're looking for. So I'm gonna go in with my magnetic liner, because it takes 2 to 3 minutes to dry. So I put it on before my mascara now. Okay, so I like how black it is, if that makes sense, and bright, dark black. So and you take it all the way to inside the center of your nose. Goodness. Not center of your nose. All the way in. And like I said, you have to let product dry give it time to actually dry so that the magnetic lashes will hold to it. So you could do the fan thing. A lot of times what I do is I just very carefully go in and I'll do my mascara. And this is the Epic Twisted that I'm using. And I love it how it grabs like every little baby lash with this tiny brush. So, without hardly any effort at all, I'm able to get all of my baby lashes. Now we'll go in with the top. I use the small brush first to again just grab those little teeny tiny ones, new growth, all that the bigger brushes sometimes miss. And even with a tinier brush, I still try and do the, on my top lashes, zigzag pull. And this just makes sure you get product all, all over the lash. And what a difference like mascara can make overall. And don't worry about the little bit we got on the eyeshadow, because I'm just going to take the same brush I used for that blue and we'll blend it back out. I think makeup is such a artistic way to express yourself. It's fun. And just poke myself in the eye. Every video I poke myself in the eye. It's crazy. Now the Epic Twisted, again, you guys have heard, is like my favorite. I still love the 4D, but with the magnetic lashes, like I found like I just prefer the Epic. So we'll go back in with that deluxe brush and I'm just gonna blend out these little mascara lines, okay? So if you can look, you'll see just already the difference that a really good mascara can provide. Now with the magnetic lashes, Younique's, I really do like it. There's 10 magnets per lash line. And they just go on, you know what I mean? I may have gotten that one too close to the center. And you just kind of squeeze it to your lashes so it'll go right where it's supposed to go. Sometimes I just honestly find my finger works just as well. I don't know if you can see the difference. This is where I truly poke myself in the eye. Oh. But the longer you let that mascara eyeliner dry, the better. And like I said, you just kind of pinch them together. And you can see, you know, the length increase and the volume. And you're more than welcome to, some people do, some people don't, follow up with their mascara just to blend the two together. Darken it up a little. That's entirely fine, that they're safe to do that. These are vegan eyelashes, so no animal has been hurt, you know, during making these or tested on. Like, that is one of Younique's claims, and I love it. So there you go. There's your look. So that's that. I've got my lip stain on. So, and I've really been digging the lip glosses lately. Now if I can, oh, there it is. Like this one with the glitter. This is Younique's Loyal. Okay. And I just top it over a lipstick or a lip stain. It's very nourishing. It's got like different vitamin E and oils to help condition and nourish your lips or help repair them. So, and that's it. That'll be my look for the day. So that's it. And I know some of you guys, like I said, aren't gonna vibe with the blue, but there are, it seems like a million shades and shade combinations you can achieve making your own palette, which I highly recommend, even if you're new to it. And I recommend, like, you, especially if you're getting the 25 pan dish thing, you definitely need to explore outside of your comfort zone, even if it's just your pop of color. Because, I mean, colors are fun. Makeup is fun. It's not that serious. And there are no hard and fast rules anymore like there used to be. You know, obviously, you don't want to get it everywhere. Sometimes, like I claim to do, or tend to do. Oh, nothing like running your brush across your eye. Like I said, every video, at least once. But that's that. I just took the brush that I used my setting powder on to touch up. And I'll finish off with some Younique finishing spray, and that'll be it. And my look, my eyeshadow, like, it stays on for 14 hours plus. So I don't have to do touch-ups. I don't have to worry about it. My eyes will look like this later tonight. So if you're into false lashes, but like me, suck with the glue and all that stuff, definitely try the magnetic lashes. They make a huge difference. If there's something you guys want to see, just let me know. All right, have a good one, guys.